We are going live, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. We are live, live, live. Today we will be playing some Breath of the Wild. Let's get this cracking, right? Let's refresh. Let's get this link. We're gonna get the link for Link's adventure. We're gonna share it with the Discord. How's everyone doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Right? Ducky's like, I see what you did there. Search for the Akkala Tech Lab, folks. That's the haps. That's what we're doing. That's where we're going. That's the story for the day. We are going for it. So everybody, please stick tight. What we're going to be doing is we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. No, we're going up to Akkala Tech Lab to look for some, hey, Snapper, Devin, and Ducky. Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm trying to write a bunch of stuff. And I'm trying to get my monitor down because I'm hearing myself like 1 second delay in my head. How are you again? I am well again. How are you again? So we're going to the Akkala Tech Lab to kind of like start wrapping up that story, and then there should be some Guardian parts along the way. There's a big Guardian, like little mini graveyard there. And so we should be able to collect enough parts to go back to the Hateno Tech Lab and actually upgrade our Sheikah. I'm like, what is that called? The Sheikah Slate. My brain is like, so, all right. Sorry about that. Getting ahead of myself. I've been trying to do like a bunch of stuff. I was supposed to start the stream like 20 minutes ago. But I keep going back and forth with my wife. She's doing some preparations for my birthday and everything, and it's not going well so far, but we're working on it. We're working on it. So here we go. That is up and running. That is up and running. I'm glad to have you folks here. It's always nice to see your lovely faces. And yes, I can look straight through my monitor and see back through your monitor and actually see your face right now. I can see what you're doing. I'm obviously kidding. I can't do that. So here we are. Let's get started. Intro time.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Yes, indeed you do. That's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we have officially started, and that is done. So I am going to actually pull the headphones so I can take this off. It's overheating my brain. Always get like the noise-canceling headphones when you've got a bit of a headache. It's just like a little suffocating. All right, so here we are. Here I go again on my stream. Turn off the quest for the day. I'm going to turn off that. Actually, I'm going to go down here. Let's go to controllers. I'm going to change grip order so we can do this in right here. There we go. Oh, there's another update for... Okay. Mr. Snapper. Snapper, Devin, and Ducky. We're venturing back. Oh. Oop, and this Epic alert is reminding me that I need to close Epic. Projector. Trying to get everything coordinated for the birthday party. It's not going as well as I would like. But I'm getting old. What do we got going on here? So my horse is over here, huh? So we have Fury waiting for us way down, yeah. Honestly, I feel like we should take Fury up. Let me see, where's my desktop? We should probably ride through Hyrule Field, even though that's kind of risky, and go up via the Lanairu wetland. But we haven't really opened that on our map yet, you know what I mean? Yes, you know, logistic, making sure that we, you know, get everything that we need. It's always about getting this stuff for the people that are attending the party. It's really like, I put more, I don't, well, you do whatever you want. It's just about me. But you want to make sure that the people that come to your party. So we're planning on, I'll just say it, we're planning on having like a pool party, but at night. I've got like a little bit of gas left in my propane tanks to heat my pool and my hot tub. And so we wanted to make sure we did it at night. And I got for my birthday, for Father's Day. I'm like, my birthday. For Father's Day, I got this guy from my kids. This right here is a very amazing projector. And once the sun goes down, it works really well outside. It covers like almost the entire side of my house. It does my entire wall in my living room if I want. I just don't have the screen big enough. Luckily it's white, so it's not like that bad, but it's pretty awesome. So we've got, last year, we got a little mini, it's like a fire pit with blue glass in it last year. And then we have the pool with an inflatable, like a big inflatable water slide with like sprayers. That cost like $100 last year. So like we've been over the years kind of like, we get like one item every year. And so now our pool deck is finally right about where we want it to be. And then I just got this projector. So we'll be able to put on like a movie I haven't decided, which would be kind of cool. And then like probably like 8:30 at night, we'll have to start it. Just because it's not really that dark yet. Bread for the Wild multiplayer? What is that? I'm assuming you meant to type Breath of the Wild. I mean, I could be wrong. Is that my horse way over there? No, I did not know that. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Devin? You trolling me? Come on, Fury. Yes, you are trolling me. If only I had Ducky here, she could build me a platform I could ride this horse right across the river. I already killed these guys in that chest. Hey guys. Alright, here we go, guys. We already did that one also. In a year, you'll probably get Samurai Showdown. Nice. I cannot highly recommend it enough. It's a great game. It's tough. It's, you know, not hard to get. It's not hard to learn the game, but it is kind of hard to get really good, especially if you're a weird person like me and you want to pick the character with the largest hitbox in the entire game, he's like literally double or triple the size of every player in the game. He's got some slow wind-ups, but he got some power. He got that power, baby. Lots and lots of power. So we're gonna have to play this safe here. I love it. I'm an Earthquake player. I'm a really big fan of Earthquake because Earthquake was not available on the Sega Genesis. The system that I played Samurai Showdown on when I was a kid. The original Samurai Showdown came out in 1993, I think. And they just didn't have room in the coding pool. Yeah, no, I don't do mods. Definitely's got that right. I definitely would consider modding. Whoa, that's water. I would consider modding my Wii U. Now that I think the Wii U and the 3DS are officially dead to Nintendo and they're no longer supporting it at all anymore. But I don't have this game for the Wii U. A YouTuber did a multiplayer. Yeah, they probably... Most of the YouTubers, and this is not to besmirch them, most of the YouTubers that play this game modded. So they play it basically with a bunch of cheats, or they increase... A lot of people that I've seen, they increase the power of their shields and swords. They do things basically to get out of actually playing the game the way it was designed, which I do not do, nor do I really even condone it. And that's mostly because, like, listen, I did a Link to the Past video where I beat the game in like 5 minutes. I talk more, like jibber jabber, than actually playing the game in my playthrough. It was like a 10-minute video, and it was like under 5 minutes. It's like 4 minutes and change, and I beat the game. Like, got all the way to the end by glitching. And you figure out very quickly that glitching is not a very fun way to play the games. Now, there are things that you can do, sure, but there's amiibo drops. Like, you want overpowered weapons. I know Ducky has the amiibo cards, and I do appreciate the offer, by the way, but I don't have the money to do a PO box right now. But I do appreciate everybody that's out. I'm trying to figure this out, where I can do that eventually, but it's like a monthly expense. I have to like cancel one of my streaming services. Anyway, but so my wife, I think she's gonna get it for me. But some NFC cards. But you can get the cards. You know what I mean? You can get the cards. It doesn't really say bad words, so that's good. I try not to. Listen, guys, and I'm going to say this again, and every time it comes up, I will say this. It does slip, okay? I get frustrated, or I'm having a really bad day, and it slips out sometimes. So if I do ever say bad words, it's not intentional. And honestly, it's necessary. But everybody does slip from time to time. Whoosh. Ooh. Yeah, no, you do all right. Alright. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Which is a really weird saying, by the way. Let's use this flame arrow, because there's leaves on the ground. I try to. I try to do a lot of streams. For the sake of everybody, honestly. Because I like playing with you guys. I like having fun with everybody. You know what I mean? It's fun to have fun with you guys. Let's see. I'm honestly going to drop this one. I know the hit points are better, but sometimes it's not about hit points, it's about functionality. I like to do streams with you guys, and I think it's a lot of fun because I'm trying to share not just the game. I'm trying to share the love. Oops. The love of the games and the love that I have for the community. And I really miss the way that we used to be with each other back in the 90s. You know what I mean? People say 80s and 90s. Like, honestly, though, the gaming community really picked up steam in the 90s. A lot of people, that's the only online game that they play. Like, with multiplayer. Oh, wow. Just totally beefing up our inventory now. Honestly, you'll get better. You will get better. The more we all play together, the better we're all going to get. And that is an absolute fact. The more we play as a team, and I'm encouraging, obviously, you guys that have all played with me, and Ducky will definitely be on board with that, which is one of the reasons I like playing with her so much, is that we work as a team really well. Right? You just have to do it. You have to get used to working. Let's kill this guy. Oh, he snuck through. A jerk. That's funny. That's funny. And that's a lesson for life, you guys. That's a lesson for life. I've known really talented people. They do not do well on their own against a well-formed team. And you'll see that all the time when we play Fortnite. Because most of us aren't like all super great individually. I mean, we get wins from time to time. I think I've had like one victory royale as like a solo player. But for the most part, we really do excel as a unit. And we'll come up against dudes that are way more equipped than us. There we go. Like, you'll see them, like, we'll stand back and we'll watch. We're like, look at them. They're just wiping this team out. Building up all around dudes, following them around, pick them up, throw them, you know what I mean? They're doing all this kind of like hot dog and stuff and showing off and all this. They're great shots, one-shotting people in the back of the head, you know, with a freaking heavy, with a, you know, no scoping them. Awesome work. You're like, cool, neat. And then right when they go to heal up, you know, me, Rubber Ducky, Spitfire, like Lewis or whoever, we'll all just like rush them. And boom, we'll just take out this team of sweats. And they're really good. But we work together well, and we really get that whole timing piece. You know what I mean? We get like, let's pick your battles. Like, no, we should hang back. We should let these guys swat it out. And then at least we're not fighting two teams at once. We're only fighting one team. That kind of stuff. And it's weird because I had that talk with Lewis and his buddy yesterday, AK. You know what I mean? It's like, they're really good. They're really good. They're better than me. They're better shots than me. Why do I have more victories than they do then? It's not really about victories. But why do we have more victories? And it's because we work with teams that are like, okay, I'm going to go here to this hillside. You guys are going to come down here. Like we get tactical. We have strategy. And sometimes being a better shot, being a better builder isn't what makes you win at that game. It's the same thing in life, man. I know photographers, great photographers, but they don't work well with others, and they never were successful, and their pictures don't really matter to anybody. And that's what this channel is all about, guys. It's like games are not just for the freaking awesome players. Dang it. See? Like, unlike me. I'm like, I'm an idiot, apparently. I can't do this. I'm trying hard. I gotta focus. I gotta, like, focus up. Once it falls. Oh. Lord, the timing, it's like a half a second delay on that thing coming up. Just ran over the top of it, didn't go down at all. There we go. Levels just time in on that season too. There we go. I broke over level 100 before on several occasions, and I didn't have battle pets yet. It was just the way it was. And then the season will end, and we'll all start from scratch again. We'll take the rupees. Yes! Yeah, last season I think I ended at 39 crowns, which was awesome. Ducky and I have only been playing since the beginning of the year, but we figured out very quickly, the more we listen to like people and work as a team, the better it gets, which is why, like I said, anytime she's available to play, I try and play with her. Just because, you know, her and Hansel, there's like a handful of dudes, and we're all part of this community on here. It's really important to me that we have fun. You know what I mean? Hold on here. We want to get this. I think this is like a diamond or something. Maybe another ancient core or a diamond. The diamond. We need every penny we can get. Sorry about season 3. Honestly, I downloaded it the day after Christmas, just this last Christmas. I played for about a week and a half, and then I deleted the game from my hard drive. Right before I deleted, the day I was going to delete the game from my hard drive, I was playing with Finn, Fire God, and Star, and I told them both that if I get one more round with one of these toxic kids, I'm deleting this damn game and I'm not letting it back. And I deleted it because I went and played with these kids, and they were using, like, I think it was the harpoon gun. Every time I would get close to picking up something, they would like harpoon me and throw me around and stuff. It was getting so annoying. And then they would, like, every time I tried to learn how to build, they would set my builds on fire. And they'd just be like loud, obnoxious, and toxic, and like all kinds of, you're like, whoa, bro, like, it was so obnoxious to me. It made me not want to ever play again. And then finally, I was watching a couple of my buddies play online, and they were being really cool. And I'm like, well, I guess if we play together and I don't have to deal with these kids, I'll play. And so then we came in, and slowly but surely, like, Ducky and I would play together, or, you know, Fire God and I would play together, and we would slowly trickle in like a random, you know, like one of you guys. And then that's when I started recruiting people through the stream, through here, people that watch Breath of the Wild. Because most of the time, if you're a Breath of the Wild player, you're pretty chill. Most Breath of the Wild players are pretty awesome. Like, you're good people, you enjoy having a good time. You're not looking to, like, ruin anybody's day. You know, we're like a different kind of gamer, you know, Zelda people. We're just different. And so I felt like I could trust my stream chat. You know what I mean? And so then it was like Lewis and Trey and like I miss Trey. But like a handful of these people would come on and be like, hey, you want to play some Fortnite? I'm like, sure, let's play. You know, friend me up, squad me up, let me know what your name is so I know who you are, and we'll hang out. And then we would go and hang out, and it was great. And it convinced me to come back to the game. Oh, hold on. You guys. Really? Choo-choos? Yeah. Exactly. My Fortnite community, my Fortnite team, see, like, every time I play, no offense, because, like, I play with, like, you and Fire God, like, in the middle of the night. And there'll be some, like, random dude, like, oh, this is our buddy, whatever. And it's, like, crazy language and just kind of, like, negative energy, or, like, oh, you do it, bro. Like, it's, like there's some negative. Like, if you're just making friends with randoms, and I'm not opposed to making friends with randoms. I am just saying that when you count on finding the randoms through Fortnite, it's really tricky. And it's like, you know, 50-50 shot whether it's going to be, like, cringe or not. But then, like, if you meet people through here, they're like, hey, what up, Daddy? You're like a chill dude, or whatever. Like, you're just looking at fun. Like, I'm not, we lose around because somebody messes up. I'll be like, hey, we lost because you know, you weren't working as a team member. You were doing solos and squads again, or whatever. It's like, we gotta stick together, guys. But that's basically, like, the level. That's it. You know what I mean? I'm not like, bro, you can't, like, you know, be, like, crazy and, like, negative towards people. You know, I'm trying to be encouraging. I want people to keep playing the game. Yes. Very true. Tony is awesome. I don't know Trev, but yeah, like, We Be Crazy, like, a lot of those guys, they're really, really awesome dudes. And they're respectful, and they don't get weird when you're like, hey, I'm streaming, can you guys, like, maybe chill on language? Like, each one of them has been really respectful of that. They're like, oh sure, yeah, no, I get it, bro. And then they're like, what's your channel? Like all that kind of, like they're really nice about it. I don't know what this is. What? I'm like, what? Okay. So we gotta keep our eye for this guy, and he's like staring right at me. It's stressing me out a lot. Look at him. He's just sitting down there, just staring right at me. I appreciate that too. And honestly, you met him thanks to you. You know what I mean? He's like so freaking creepy, man. He's like not... Isn't he supposed to pace back and forth? He's not pacing. He's just sitting there like a creepo majeepo. Oh, there we go. I'm like, bro, you're freaking me out, bro. Okay. So there's a guardian right there. This is my strategy for doing this, and we're going to stick to the strategy in order to survive. Good lord, huh? How am I in range of that guy? He's never seen me before. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna use this one. Never panic. Just remember, get him in the eye. And the eye will be in the same place. See, I'm aiming towards the middle right here. If he's able to shoot me, his eye will stop in that spot. So you don't have to freak out. You can get right up in their grill, as long as they're not a stalker one. As long as it's not that stalker guy. If it's a stalker, you gotta take those legs out real fast. Like, get all over those legs and don't stop. Get up on them legs. Knock them off, and you want not a two-handed weapon to do that. You want to make sure it's a one-handed weapon so you can do the fast hits. Boom, 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 like on the legs to knock the legs off quick. This guy's going to track me, but he's going to lose me right here. This is the route to take these guys out without taking a hit. So I am going to go right to this spot in the shadow right here. I'm going to use light in my favor. So the light is telling me that there's a shadow right there because there's a lip. Right here, and we'll crouch down. And now he can't see me. We'll wait till he turns his head in a second, and then I'll use those pillars. Just walk by this way. Stay calm and everything will be alright. Don't worry. Awesome. We did it. I'm actually going to cut this tree down too. That squirrel was like, what the heck? All right. Yeah. These guardians are jerks, man. They're straight up jerks. That's why I have my strategy to take them out, so that they don't even have a chance to get a shot off at. Just don't want to let them get a shot. They start shooting, man, that's when you start getting in trouble. And then just like in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, just don't panic. It'll be okay. We'll get through this. We'll get through this. This is an important tower, though. Yeah, they do. Hold on a second here. Oh, they're laughing. I'm like, I'm hearing my kids, and I'm like, oh my god, they're hating on each other right now. I'm like, I think they're just laughing. I'm like, no, that's children's laughter. Right, and here we go. We made it. Not a single shot from a single guardian, and we made it all the way up here. And we got a bunch of parts, because like I said, today's mission is to get to the Akkala Tech Lab. But it's kind of helpful to have the roads visible when you're on the journey. Like, you want to be able to see what road you're trying to make it to. Maps. Very helpful. So yeah, the Akkala Tech Lab is like that away. Devin's like, yeah. All right. Woo! I'm sore from that climb, guy. I'm sore from the climb. My teeth are numb from the flaming hot Cheetos. I ate a real healthy lunch. Literally just had flaming hot Cheetos for lunch. So, feel good about this. Yeah, and honestly, I think it's a compulsion. I want to get the towers as fast as possible. Really want the towers. Oh, I know. Flamin' Hots? Woo, love them. I'm a huge fan of the Flamin' Hot Cheeto. They're delicious. I hear a curly-headed angel over there. There's a guardian right there. So that one's tricky, and they put him out there. Horse is up there. If he's over there. Well, Okay, this is turning very badly very quickly. Just don't panic. Like I said, just stay right in the middle. And then they're just like the other ones. Get a good spot. Oof. There we go. That's right. You did hear me. Oh, there you go. What's up, homie? You're back. Let's see. I'm gonna do an amiibo drop. Fury, calm down. We're gonna do an amiibo drop, okay, Bubby? Stay right there, okay? Don't panic. Alright, we're gonna drop some Legend of Zelda amiibo here. Right? Trousers of the Winds! I'm gonna drop Ganon. Do it. What do we got? That was not good. Like, I'm not happy with that. Let's do the last but not least, the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Link with Ancient Arrow. And then we'll hold off on the other ones. I was kind of hoping for a hearty something on the drop. I wanted like a hearty salmon or... Well, but I guess we have to just live with it. Oh, there we go. Let me drop this back. All right. So what do we got here? All right. Well, we'll hold this one. It's gonna be like +2 hearts, I think. +2 golden ones. Oh, 4. Okay, that's nice. It's a solid hit I can take there. And I think I have pretty good meals. Yeah, I've got some hearty meals now. I've got some decent stamina meals. Some sweetie meals. Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good. You guys know me. I'm like, oh, I need more. Let's see, what do we got? Stamina Bass. I think one of these gives me an entire stamina wheel, so I think I'm going to cook these up. Yeah, these come in handy. You want to do that. That way, if you have a long climb, it's really, really effective. Because you can eat, you are able to eat mid-climb. It's basically just like, yeah, you get it. You get it, just like having an understanding. Because it is. I sound like an idiot, but that's pretty normal. So let's go here. Let's see, what else do we have? Sizzle fin, temporary boost resistance to the cold. Temporarily boosts heat resistance. Alright. So we're going to do 2 of these. Did I just do that? Oh my god, I think I did. I'm such an idiot. I think I just did that. Whoops! I just blended the 2 and made it... Well, there you go. There's a lesson for you. Don't blend cold and heat ingredients unless you want it to mean nothing. So there you go. Yes. Armored carp, armored corgi. I'm like, my brain is kind of like not working, apparently. There we go, level 3s. That's what we like to see. Cold. Level 3s. Take it. We need to get a little bit more of those mushrooms, though. So we'll probably get more when we drop the other amiibo at some point, but we're not cooking any of those right now. So we're good. So we are going to skippity-doo-dah. Should we go get this memory? It's pretty risky. I think there's a lot of guardians. Satori Mountain is kicking off. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh my god. There's a guardian. Right there. Let's not be huge. We're gonna die. My god. God, that's freaky. Let's do this memory. They are straight up guardians in this field. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. There we go. There we go. So this is going to escalate very quickly. When I'm done with this memory, we are going to have to be prepared to not die. Which is going to be tricky. So this is the second memory. And he's going to be over here. So I'm going to need to get behind these pillars. And he's going to come after me.
Hero of Hyrule, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness.
What's up, Ravioli?
Unflinching bravery and skill
Hey.
in the face of darkness and adversity.
Chilling with Devin, Snapper, and Ducky.
Worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hylia.
Getting memories.
Whether
Fighting guardians. In this permadeath run. Very misguided.
Of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as
pray for your protection. It's like, okay.
Forged in the long distant past.
Gee, this is uplifting. She's making it sound like we already lost.
Wasn't this your idea?
I need a drink.
You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh, give it a rest. That boy is a living
Why would I do that?
of her own
I'm doing a
failures.
permadeath run.
Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
Pomegranate dragon fruit. I mean, I could probably do it. I've killed it. I've killed it with just a sword before, but I had to go through all of my food. He's really looking for me. Hey fellas, how's it going? Please don't attack me. We're all friends here, fellas. Don't have to be violent. Over here. Yeah, I do kind of wish that Guardian, I would wear the Guardian armor. My horse Fury is like, bro, what the heck with these guys? Like, Fury? Moblins, Fury. Panic. We're okay. We are gonna want to ride straight that way, I think. And get to this road here. Alright. Oh my god, that's a guardian right there. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is freaking me out. In like a lot. There we go. Okay. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, hide. Oh my god, hide. He's like right there. It's like, hey, what's up? Where'd that guy go? I'm pretty sure there was the Hylian over here. Hey, pretty sure there's the Hylian hiding back here somewhere. Whoops. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's coming. Wait, what? When you search One Up Daddy on YouTube, it says Mr. Beast subscribers countdown? Dude, is he straight up? Wait, what? I'm the only One Up Daddy. That's not right. He's straight up way more popular than I am. I don't know why he would do that. There's the other chest. I'm like, I thought there was another chest over there. The Tingle Tights. Well, I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to take a look at all this. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Oh my god, there's another guardian. Fury. Really, Fury? Oh. Right? He's like, I was defecating in the forest. It's weird because I think it's account based. It's like whatever account you have logged in on that device. I'm gonna have to Google One Up Daddy and Mr. Beast and see what it says. Maybe he's like using a tag for something, or like one up something, you know, in his streams, or a couple of his streams. Oh, okay. Yeah, that too. The all one word thing I think is a big part of it. Let us commit murder. Goodbye. Hello, citizen. 'Tis I, Link. What dost thou needed? I was told there would be a check. No check, I see. Oh. Your gratitude is enough. Excuse me. Right? Excuse me. You can go die over there. Alone. Well, look who it is. It's Mr. Hetsu. You know what? I am going to do this now because he's going to disappear after I upgrade a couple things. So, and if I go into this shrine and there's like a couple of weapons in a chest, I'm going to be really distraught and inconsolable. Inconsolable? Inconsolable? I don't know. I've only heard it one way, but I can't remember which one it was. So we will have to do the Korok Forest soon, but I usually try not to go there until we're about to 13. I try and like have that last shrine that's in there be the shrine for my 13th heart, so I can pull the Master Sword. We are doing this Trial of the Sword on this permadeath run. I want more weapons, so let's do weapon stash. Let's see, 3. Yeah, I'll do it. Yes, they are. They are 2. Yes. Yes, go for it. That's what the Discord is for. That's what the Discord is for. And here, let me do this real quick. I'm just going to take 2 seconds, guys. Please don't jump off the video. Don't be all crazy like that. I know everyone's like, he's not instant. He's not. Let's chill. Just chill. I'm going to drop in the chat a link to the Discord invite. Copy invite. And then here you go. Paste. There's a Discord invite right there. For those of you who want to join the Discord, come hang out. Just come in and let me know, because everybody's got different names. So when you come in, let me know what it was that brought you to the Discord in the first place. Like, oh, I was watching you play Breath of the Wild. I really like adventure games. I like Zelda. Or, yeah, I heard you doing some fighting games. What's up, Major Wanker? I heard that you play Fortnite. I really want to get down and play Fortnite with your crew. Like that kind of stuff. Like, just let me know, like a real quick, hey, what's up? I've got a really nice community. Ducky is in there as my pet rock died. And then MM is in there. That he's usually pretty good at being like, hey, what's up to everybody. M was kind of like my rubber ducky, but for fighting games. So specifically Sam Show and Ronin Roundup. We're trying to get some more people. Any Samurai Showdown players on the Switch, reach out to me. We're trying to get this tournament going. But anyway, yeah. Drop it in the Legend of Zelda thing, or and even in general, actually, just so I can see what's going on. Where were we? What's up? Hanzo Diamond, everybody know what's happening in here? Legend of Zelda. Alright, let's get back to it. Boom. And boom. Okay, cool. Yeah, check it out. I am one of those YouTubers that actually enjoys playing with my chat. I enjoy talking with my chat. I like to make those opportunities available, and I like to encourage people to play nicely with each other. If you're one of those gamers that's kind of a toxic gamer, I don't say turn the other way. I say come play with us for a while. I will show you a better way forward. I will show you a better path in your gamer journey. Because back in the day, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again for you guys. Back in the 90s, it was not cool to be a gamer. Today, if you're like, oh yeah, I'm a streamer, I play blah blah, it's like people actually think that's kind of cool today. Okay? But back in the 90s, like early 90s especially, that was not cool. Like, people would try and beat you up. Like, you were basically like, I'm a nerd, please beat me up. You know what I mean? Like, that was not, we were not treated well by people in society at all. It was very much looked down upon, which meant that gamers, we all had to stick together. We were all like this. And so anytime you'd be like, oh, what's up? Like, you knew that somebody was a gamer and you would immediately like, what's up? Respect. You're like, you're my family, basically. And then I took 20-something years off to go do this professional photography fashion career. And then when I tried to come back to gaming, every single time I tried to play with somebody, it was like, you're trash, you suck, and like all this negative, toxic energy all the time. And I'm like, whoa, bro. I'm like, you're supposed to be like, going, okay, yeah, that's a good try, man. This is what you're doing wrong, and this is how you improve, and like, let's try again. And like, that's how we used to be with each other. People, like, every now and again, you'd come across some jerk, but then like everybody in the group would check them and be like, no, that's not what's up. And so I just wanted to kind of point out to everybody, it's better to be cool with people and like encouraging. And so that's what we do here. Like, we'll play with you guys. We'll play fighting games together. We'll play Fortnite together. And that's why I ask people to sub. It helps my algorithm too, because I'm trying to grow, but mostly because if you sub and come back and chat and get on the Discord, we can hang out and we can actually like learn from each other. I learned a lot from playing with you guys. You guys have taught me a lot about gaming, especially the kids, you know, and it's like, I'm old school. I started playing on the Atari 2600, on the Coleco, on the television, on the NES, the Super NES, the Genesis, all the way up to today. You know what? Do I want to give this guy... Oh, an Endure Shroom? That looks like an Endure Shroom. Ooh, they're not as good as the Endure Carrots, but they're okay. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know what I'm about. I'm actually about growing the community, not making you feel like I'm some kind of gatekeeper. Because some people, they want you to watch them so that you can be impressed with how good they are, and they will like almost go out of their way to make you feel like you don't belong, like you're not good enough because you're not at their level. And I'm like, if you're a streamer and you're not super awesome at playing these games, that doesn't matter. Play. You should still play. That's how you get better. That's what Ducky was saying to Snapper at the beginning of the stream. Like, you just gotta keep playing. You keep playing and you'll be good. Ducky and I were not very good a couple months ago at Fortnite. But now that we've hit our stride, we work really well together, and we work really well with the crew that we play with. And it's like, look out, if you're up against my squad, you better be ready, man, because we're gonna freaking wreck you. You might wreck us, but if you're not giving us our room and respect, we'll mess you up. Especially, there's a handful of you guys that are absolutely just freaking killers. I'm like, thank God you're on my team. Oh my God. You'd make me pee-pee in my big boy pants. For real. Ooh, careful, bees. Yeah, you were. Actually, and that's the funny thing, because Ducky didn't want to play with us at first. She would, like, watch me play Breath of the Wild, and then I would go in with, like, a couple of dudes, and we would play on stream Fortnite. And she's like, no, I don't really want to play. I'll hold you guys back. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, no, 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 come on. And it's funny because she very quickly got like up to par with everybody else in the crew. She does not hold anybody back now. She's an asset. We need her on the team. It's not right. We can definitely feel and see the difference when she's not playing. So, and that's the way it is for everybody. Big part of it also is being on mic, guys. Gotta be on mic. You can't. Please get on mic. If you're not already on mic, get on mic. That communication is 100% key. What's up, Zed? 429, Mr. Dino Nuggets himself. I'm flying. Look at me way up high. Oh, sorry. But I beat you to it this time, Zen. The fascinating face you have there, sir. How did you do that? I didn't drop it on you. All right, let's do this shrine. You know what? I think I can get... I just got that one. I think I could do a shield. Because I think he's going to disappear and head to the Korok Forest next. Da, na, 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 na. Sweet. I'm going to make... Next time we have Dino Nuggets in my house... Oh, okay. Now he's going back to Korok Forest. I knew it was going to be like the next stash. I'm going to make the leftovers. I'm going to show you that I do eat, because I do eat them. I'll get a lemon, or probably like 2 lemons, because I like a lot of lemon. And I'll cut the lemons and I'll squeeze the juices in there, and I'll make like a pool. I know some people are like, but I love it. I'd make a pool of lemon juice, and I will soak the chicken nuggets in the lemon juice. And it's so good. Maybe even a little lemon pepper. It's great with pasta. So like you get like a white cheddar pasta or a fettuccine Alfredo with a little bit of like the chicken nuggets. Delicious. And if you want your tummy to do all kinds of weird things, do it with a little bit of corn. Because yeah. Actually, it is a baby horse. No, it's definitely my dog. That's my sweet Duke. His name is Duke. He was an actual rescue dog. An actual rescue dog. People say, oh, he was a rescue all the time, right? It's not a rescue. They got it from a breeder that was like, yeah, it's a rescue dog or whatever. They have some BS story about how it's a rescue. This dog was with a family that had rescued him from the desert. He got left in a box with his brother to die. Literally. He was part of a litter, and he and his brother were both runts in the litter. And when I say he's a runt, he's a 150-pound dog. Like, for real. He is St. Bernard and Great Pyrenees, 2 gigantic breeds blended into one. Hadouken. Come here. Come here, baby. So you can see, hold on. Come here, baby, dude. Come here, sweet boy. Here, let me get the camera down on his face. So this is my sweet Hadouken. He's got the narrow face of the Great Pyrenees, but he's got the coloration of the St. Bernard. Really good St. Bernard color. He's a gigantic dog. He's such a love. He's like a little Garfield. But dude, my baby, I love you, my little tiny puppy. Let me do this. You're a boy. You're a sweet boy. I know. He's like, did you call me over here to be rude? But he's giant. Half of his ear, this ear right here, you can kind of see how it's bit off. His brother was eating on him when they found him. And It's really sad. And so because of this, and because of the way he almost died, he has separation anxiety. He has like, oh my god, my background. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. I know, now you just want cuddles. He bonded with me like really a lot. And so now if I leave, he gets crazy sad. And I got him when I shattered my leg the second time. So I'm missing a bunch of bone and I'm accident prone now. And so we got him to kind of help me deal with my depression and all that kind of stuff. Because I got... Well, I'm not going to mince words about it. I didn't want to be on this planet anymore, guys. I was a kung fu guy for a long time. I was a professional photographer at a high level. And I got told that I wasn't going to walk right again. I was going to have a lot of problems for the rest of my life. So I just got really depressed. And he saved me. He helped me get through it. I mean, my wife really saved me, but he made me feel like I had a friend when she was at work. And loved him. He's a good boy. That's why I call him my sweet dude, because he's my sweet baby. And he's horrifying. He scared the living crap out of some coyotes the other day. Because they're usually pretty big compared to like German Shepherds and the Belgian Malinois and like a bunch of the like popular breeds of animal. But he straight up like rolled out. He's like, and he's so big and strong, and he gets like an extra foot when he like gets mad. He's like, whoa! He started barking. It was like kind of like if you ever playing Fortnite with me and Ducky. She goes by Maple Toaster on Fortnite. She'll be playing, and out of nowhere, you hear her dog Atlas in the background. It's like loud like that. It's like deep. It's like really deep from like his soul. He's like barking from the inside of his bone marrow practically. And it almost like makes your teeth vibrate a little bit when you hear it. And it's kind of like that. He's like, stop talking about me, man. That's not right. Anyway. Yeah. Well, you can feel it. You can feel Atlas barking. Duke only barks when there's an owl. Like, not other birds. He doesn't mind my hawks that across... I have a hawk nest that's up and across the street that we feed all the dead squirrels and stuff to when we hunt the squirrels. But, so he doesn't bark at hawks, even though they're huge. But if like an owl perches nearby, he will go freaking nuts. And then if another big dog comes near, he doesn't like... He's like, oh, what is this? Who do you think you are? And then, if somebody comes and knocks on my door and I don't know who they are, I don't know how he knows this. If I don't know the person and he hasn't been introduced to this person, he will like lunge at the door or at my security gate and just like he'll like, what the, who the heck are you? He like freak out. And it's like everybody in the house were like, oh my god, somebody take the dog. Duct tape his feet together, and, you know, not literally, but like, oh my god, he's going to kill somebody. Anyway, that's Duke. Yes. Long story short, yes, that was a dog. Let's see what we can do about sniping these guys, huh? Right, exactly. Like, my mom and dad don't know you. So, you have to die. And you're like, what? Like, somebody barks at leaves. A lot of dogs are like that, too. All right, let's do this. Boom! I need to do more shrines? Yes, I do. I need to do a lot more shrines. Let's see how many exactly we need. So we need to do a lot. My favorite sword and bow besides the double and triple shots. And I assume you mean also not the bow of light, because the bow of light kind of ridiculous. I would have to say the black Royal Guard sword. That one that's like a single hand weapon. I prefer that one. Right, no bow of light. Probably the Guardian bow. I don't like how a lot of the Guardian stuff looks, but I like that it's a pretty straight shot. It's a powerful shot for that bow. Oops, I could use more. Hold on a second. Well, first, we're gonna do this. We're gonna cook. Yeah, probably the Guardian bow and that royal. So the royal bow. The royal set is pretty good. I don't like the royal outfit. I think that's really weird. I'm not a beret kind of guy. A little fluffy, but it's not bad. The strongest bow in the game. There's a level 5 savage like Lionel bow. It shoots 5 arrows at the same time, and if you strap that thing down with 5, basically it'll take 1 arrow and convert it into 5 arrows. So, like, say you only have 1 arrow left in your inventory, and you shoot an arrow with it, it turns it into 5 arrows. I'm like, so the Savage Lionel bow that is a 5-shot is the best bow probably in the game. Because, oh my god, 5 shock or 5 bomb out of that one thing is like death. Like, I mean, it's absolutely a beast for sure. I'm gonna cook 5 of these up. Yeah, it's awesome. And I like that you can expand your inventory immediately. Like, I'm running low on arrows. I'm like, let's use that one. Let's go catch Beetle real quick. Hi, Cass. No, I don't want to hear your song right now. You're gonna give me a thing. No one beats my... He's just like walking around, like talking to himself, muttering like, no one beats my prices. I'm just trying to make a living. Okay. Let's get all your arrows. Yeah. Oh, that's right, I always make fun of him. He's like the Little John of Hyrule. Yeah! Yeah, his nose is a little skinny. He's got that 80s nose. You know what I'm talking about. Bro, take it easy. I have a challenge for you. Okay. I will listen to your challenge, and then I will determine whether or not I accept. But I will hear your challenge. Come on, Fury, let's do this. You're embarrassing me. Go for it. What's your challenge? poopy. Three rupees. I'll take them. Get some more hardy stuff. Always got time for that. Kill 12 enemies with my horse? Huh. This horse? It's kind of a weak horse. I mean, it's fast. Did the horse hear me? I'm a little far away. Oh, horse. I'm not trying to be insulting. I mean, I could definitely do it with Biggin. Hey, traveler! Fool me once. Yeah, Bokos would do it. Oh my god. It's a Wizrobe. You gotta be careful with Wizrobes and these electric keys. I think he's coming around this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we coming around the mountain, here he comes. Sure, I can do that. I mean, all in one run might be a little complicated, because I don't know if I could find 12 like all together. I guess the grass growing here kind of lets me know. I don't know, man. I don't know if we're going to make it to the Akkala Tech Lab. It's a long journey when you're not, like, wind bombing. You should wind bomb to get there. Like, why don't I just glitch my way to the end of the game? It's cool. Maybe someday I'll do it. Maybe someday I'll break down. I'll do it on my son's account. That way if it corrupts the file, it doesn't mess up mine. Because he doesn't care. He's like, whatever. Honestly, at that point too, like, why don't you just watch a video of somebody else beating the game, and then you can just say that you did it. I'm like, yeah, I beat Breath of the Wild in like 20 minutes. Like, did you really? Like, no, I watched somebody else do it, but it's cute. Same thing. What's up, Zen? You gonna be right back? Alright. I'll wait for you. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna keep playing. Everybody's like, what? No, it's funny. Every time I come out, like, really solid, like, firm against glitching, I'll, like, come back the next day, and I will have had a bunch of views on that video. and then I will have lost like 5 subscribers. And I think at first it like upset me. I was like, oh man, I'm like losing subs. But then after a while I realized it's probably because people feel like convicted or something. Like they think that, I don't know. If you like to glitch. But don't tell me you think this game is too short. And don't tell me, you know, that you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? Some people act like the game is too short or it's too easy, bro. But then they actively glitch. And I'm like, but you're not, like, I don't understand. So it's like, part of these games I think people don't realize is the patience that's required to play the game. Like in some adventures, it really is about the patience. It's actually all about patience when it comes to fighting games, just so you know. I don't know if I ever told you this, but fighting games are all about patience. If Necro Shade catches you being impatient for even a moment in Samurai Showdown, he will tax you. If MM or, who is it, Nosi, spelled with a Y, YPNOSI, if Nosi or MM or, you know, Viet Lu Waffles, if any of those guys catch you being impatient in those games, they will wreck you. And it's funny because a lot of those guys, right? Oh, you beat, yeah. You mean you beat it like super fast because you didn't? Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, yeah, I get you. Exactly. But it's funny because these patient fighting game people are all big fans of Breath of the Wild, of Zelda games. They're all big Link fans. There's some crossover there. Now they also are like, hey, can you, you know, do this, do that, whatever. They like to play other ones as well. But they've played quite a bit of Breath of the Wild, most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. All right, let's see how many we have. Hey, we got 5. You're back? Oh, we just beat it. I'm sorry, Zen. Yeah, patience is a big deal. And I said it in the video entitled The End, which was the last episode of my Master Mode playthrough. If you go back and watch that one. The last episode of the Master Mode playthrough, I talk about it a lot. I was like, this game, it's not the sum of its side quests. This game is so much more to offer than just a bunch of side quests. And a bunch of shrines. You gotta look around. You gotta really... There's so much to enjoy here. There's so much beauty in this landscape. There's so many hidden things that have nothing to do with beating a challenge or anything like that. What should I do on Breath of the Wild? Oh, that's right, I did. That's right, there was a raid. There was a raid like right when I was fighting Dark Beast Scanner. That was pretty sick. What's happening now? I'm getting popped up in the... Wait, what now? I'm confused. I'm like only kind of half reading. Okay. Oh, I get it. I'm like, what? Alright, let's walk through here. Fury has been a little bit of a moody muffins today. Oof. What's happening?
Oi!
Oh, hey, what's up, homie? He's like, are you going to that tower right there? Yeah, was trying.
Ah.
That guy's laugh is anime AF. Ooh. Okay. Zen. Watch my master mode. Check my master mode playlist, Zen. And check my strategy for Eventide Island. Because that's what it is. It takes away all of your stuff. And you have to do this 3 orb challenge with no weapons or no already earned weapons. You have to like buff up. Watch my master mode episode of Eventide Island. I do it without having to fight. So there's like a way to do it even in master mode without even having to get into a scrap. I think I did get hurt by like one like electric choo-choo or something. Yeah, it's on master mode. No fighting necessary. Follow my path and strategy exactly and you'll make it through there, no problem. No problem. I actually went back and did it the same way again on my wife's playthrough with her. Let's call it my wife's playthrough. It's our playthrough, but on the one that I'm playing with her. And she's like sitting there like watching like, you're just gonna, okay. I'm like, you just walk in, you just grab the orb and just keep going. It's pretty much, it's kind of that simple. But anyway, check it out. It's a good strategy. A lot of the game is like that too. And I do it without having this mask. Because I know a lot of people are like, well, you did the pacifist run because you wore that mask. How's it going, homie? Mr. Hanso. Mr. Hanso. It's good to see you. How... Oh, I gotta go back this way. Can I float from here? Not without having to climb that wall. Alright, here. So you got the video on Discord? Like, you sent me a video right now? Well, I mean, I've been here with you guys on the stream, so I haven't, like, gone on the Discord yet. Hello. Thanks for the bass. I'm gonna take this. You don't mind. Alright. Oof. Yeah, that little pad, that's a, I mean, I guess we would technically call that like a little bit of a cheat, but I have done it too on different playthroughs, so I'm not gonna like criticize you or anything for doing such a thing. So basically, yeah, like there's a little platform that's right next to the island. That's just off the island. And that's one of the platforms that you throw the orb into. If you were to say not land on the beach at all, but you were to land on one of the rocks nearby and then use like your ice block to get over there, you could theoretically take a bunch of your weapon inventory and dump it on there, like chuck it up on that platform, and then when you land on the island, it takes your stuff will be on that platform, so you'll be able to pick it up. It doesn't work for things like outfits and like armor and everything. The best strategy for that, though, without doing any kind of cheating, is you want to get yourself maxed out on hearts. So hopefully you've got at least 10 hearts already. Then you cook 5 hearty durians so you can have 30 full hearts. And then preferably you have a lot more hearts than that. But you want to have 30 full hearts, and then you want to cook 5 endure carrots, and then you want to have so you can have 5 stamina wheels. And then in addition to that, you would get one of Ferosh's horns. Ferosh is the electric dragon that jumps in and out over Hylian Bridge at like midnight. You shoot him in his big horn, and take that horn and cook it with like defensive up or attack up. Even though, like I said, you don't need to fight to beat Eventide Island. So you can even do it for speed to make you run faster. Whichever buff you want it to be, it'll add 30 minutes to it. So if you do all those things, and then make sure when you land on Eventide Island, you do it early in the morning, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so that way the Stolfo characters, like the Stall Balkans or whatever, like they don't come out of the ground everywhere. And it's like a good little strategy for you. Is that an electric one, or is that just a random one? Just random. All right, that's how I do it. And then, like I said, each little individual area has its own issues. It's kind of anticlimactic if you ask me. Okay. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna go down and get those fire ants. You won't be able to watch as many streams because of school. I get that. Well, you can watch what you can watch when you can watch it. If that makes any sense. I recognize that sometimes people can't watch everything that I do all the time. But, like, get to it when you get to it. You know what I mean? Just take your time. Eventually, you'll be able to come in and watch them. They'll all be here. You know, I don't remove stuff from YouTube, per se. So you should be able to just kind of drift in whenever. I really hate this thing. Yeah, like I said, if you watch it after the fact, throw me a comment. You know what I mean? Even if you can't watch it live, and then you can always, like, you know, check in on the Discord and just say, like, hey, what's going on, guys? What's up? If you're not able to get on Discord, I'm sorry. But if I try and check, I've recently figured out how to check the comments on the videos. I'll be pretty good. I'm trying to get better at checking the comments. There's builds over here, guys. It looks like someone was straight playing Fortnite on the side of the sill, and they did a build up the side. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, I guess, because usually I'm like, it's not where my head is at. So the Hinox. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. Why? Because I care about you. I'm gonna do this. What is this called? I'm gonna pull up this image file. Window capture, and a new capture. That didn't work. Or did it? It did. Okay, hold on. Let me do this instead. Remove. I'm not quite there yet, so I haven't unlocked that part of the map, but I am going to do this. I'm going to open a new file. Desktop. There we go. Let's go right here. Is this even going to work? Dude, I do not like the resolution on this. No, it's not going to work because it looks terrible. Hold on. Remove this one. That must be the low res version. Find another one. Let's add another picture. Add source, browse. That's more like it. Even that one's a little rough. I'm sorry, this is like ridiculous and time consuming. Okay. So when you're on the island, and I know this is a little blurry, put this like right here. Okay. So when you're on the island, the Hinox is like right here. This is the larger plateau. Hold on. Which way do I point? It's like backwards. So this little area right here, it like goes up to where the shrine is. It's like higher up. And then this plateau right here is where the pad is for the orb that's around the Hinox's neck. You want to go to this side, climb up, and then hover down on top of the Hinox. You slowly paraglide down, land on his chest, grab the orb, and just run. And you're going to want to run around the side over here. See right above my finger? You'll land on him right here, grab the orb, jump off, and then book this way. Don't stop. You don't run, but you don't stop. You just keep moving forward very steadily, and you spiral your way up. Be mindful, because some choo-choos are going to jump out. And when you get to the top right here, there's going to be some electric choo-choos. There's going to be a bunch of guys. Just go wide around them, walk right up, have your toes pointed right in that hole, and just drop that orb down right in the hole. Boop, it'll like unlock that pad. You don't have to mess with the Hinox. You just run and book, hover across to the other side over here, and then you can climb up. Definitely the way to do that. You do not want to mess with that Hinox at all, if you can help it, honestly. I mean, you can if you want, but if you're trying to do it the way I did it, which is like to not fight even at all, that's it. I would say use Ferosh's horn and cook it with some rushrooms. If you cook it with rushrooms, right? If you cook one piece of Ferosh's horn with four rushrooms, it'll give you speed up, I think, level 2 for 30 minutes, which is more time than you need to do the entire challenge. Grab it, jump off, and boom. Like I said, you'll see in my video, if you watch my video before you do it, it's like super crazy. Like, it's a lot easier than I think a lot of people think it is. Oh my god, there's a... Okay. At least it's not an electric one. It's gotta come back. Quick tip before the newcomers. Certain elemental bad guys have elemental weaknesses. For example, ice choo-choos have a weakness for fire attacks. Oh, I see what's up. This is why I don't like two-handed weapons. Let's see how you do against the ice rat. Nice. Ooh, look at that. Look at that guy. What a sneaky little turd. But I want to spin. Let's get... Oh, I see what you're saying. So he doesn't do a ground pound. The ground smash, though, does damage also. I was hoping that it would kill them both with that one hit. So I wouldn't have to even make contact. But apparently that didn't work at all. Alright. Honestly, I don't like this outfit that I'm wearing. I don't know why I'm wearing it. I don't think we look good, so there's that. We're gonna get this tower. But thank you. Yeah, that's good advice. But yeah, B cancels out if you're in the middle of doing something. Right? Makes his leg feel puffy. With the big phantom armor on, he's all like pumped and swole up top. And the like little chicken legs down below. Oh man. Sorry, the underside of my hat is green, by the way. And that's why, so it's like orange on top, green on the bottom. That's why it looks all weird and sparkly, not glittery. The phantom chicken. That's great. Little chicken legs. Oh, delicious. Alright. So we're gonna get to this tower up here. So that's Lanairu over there. And then behind there is Akkala, which is where we're kind of headed. So I think I am going to ditch out on the horsey. He'd be fine. I don't mind being back on foot. Oh, I'm like, why am I so thirsty? I got a sparkling water and I never drank. I started drinking sparkling water when I decided to drop. And I decided to stop drinking soda. I will have a Dr. Pepper from time to time because I like Dr. Pepper. It's fantastic. 23 flavors. Love it. But so much sugar in it. And so I started drinking sparkling water because I was trying to cut back on my sugar. Because I'm old. But honestly, as kids, you guys should too. Not all the time. Don't have to completely cut it out of your life. I never suggest people completely cut everything out. But I definitely will tell you this. It's pretty helpful. Just general mood and all that kind of stuff. Hey, fella. Alright. And they really want me to jump down and hit that shrine right there. Cute. Alright. It's funny too, because now that I don't drink soda all the time and I just drink sparkling water mostly, if I have a Dr. Pepper, I'm like, oh, it feels like I've just had so much sugar. Man, what map was that? Always got time to grab a hearty radish. No, I'm not doing it. I changed my mind. We went there for the radish only. That's why. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There we go. That did it. There he is. Uh-oh. I'm not wearing my mask. Fury? Are you kidding? So I want to go here. I'm go straight across, and then we're gonna veer not to the right, but we're gonna go up the hill. Right, Fury is Fury. You called it, man. Yeah. Full bond, by the way. Level 4 horse. Level 4 something. Level 4 something. Oh, me. There we go. There we go. There we go. Stick to the road. Kind of give a little nudge this way. Hi, traveler. I'm not stopping and talking to you. Move. I already have an ice rod, so I'm not going to mess with this one. Let's see. That, I believe, is the Akala Tower. It's one of the harder ones to get to. There's a couple that are tough to get to. And that one is definitely one of the trickiest. All right. Horse knows the way. We'll just take a little nap. Over there? What do you mean no? Horse is like, no, stop. I don't want it. Huh? Phyllis, how's it going? Okay, Zen. Have a good one, Zen. We'll catch you next time, buddy. Right, and I win again. Oh, I'll take it. Ooh. What we got? Perfect. That's a good meal. It's a good meal. All right. Well, that was worth stopping. Daddy had to go kill somebody, Fury. All right. So reason number 10,876 to get your hands on this mask is, yes, there are guardians protecting this castle, or whatever this thing used to be. However, that being said, even though there are guardians protecting this castle, they're not that big of a problem if you're wearing this mask, because they just zone you out. They zone you into, like, the Bobkins and stuff like that. And then that's kind of where your problems show up. Let's kill this guy really quick. Oh, I have fairies. I have fairies, full disclosure. Ooh. My God. I gotta be honest with you, that scared the willikers out of me. Woo. Akala Citadel. Okay, it's the Citadel, not the castle. So this is where they made their last stand, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Sort of like a poor man's Rivali's Gale here. Aw. Thank you. Let's find our route. Looks like going up that way is our way. Up those rocks right there. You gotta wait till he turns around and is on his way back over. And then, yeah, I might need to eat some stamina meals just so I can, like, speedily... Here we go. We're gonna go up this way. Now, I am pretty low on trees, or on wood, so I'm gonna have to probably cut some more trees down. I need to have trees to do this next part easily. Since we have not done any of the other... We haven't done gotten Ravioli's Gale yet, so. Almost there. Almost there. Haven't had to have a stamina meal yet. There we go. Alright, looks like we have at least a tree. So it looks like maybe more than one, 2 trees, maybe 1, 2. I need at least 2 or 3, I think. Yep, there's 2 trees. There's 3 trees. This is kind of the back way. Huh. we're going to do it this way. Does this go completely inverted? I don't think so. I think the slope allows me to climb this here. We'll find out in about a moment. Alright, here we go. Right now. Oh, we made it. And there's more trees, which is great news, because we need as many trees as we can get to do this next part. Oh, oh, I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought I was going to fall. It would really be a shame if I died now. Even though I do have a fairy. Or six, seven? What did I just do? Use this edge of development to pick up this last tree. And I've got this replacement sword. Okay. Perfect. We're almost to the top. This is a heavy climb, guys. So this is, I believe, like they said, the Akala Citadel. So this is the Akala Tower. This one's kind of a big deal. There's two towers that are actually like pretty tough if you don't know the trick to getting them. This is definitely one of them because obviously you have to have a good route to get up the side without... I haven't run into any guardians yet that have tried to kill me. Catch my breath, catch my breath. Oop, that guardian's alive. Let's get a little... yeah, just want to make sure I'm using my Reaper. Oh, I know. We need these parts to do the Akkala Tech Lab. Jib. First time I played this game, I freaked out every time I had to fight a guardian. The only ones that really freak me out now are the stalkers. The stalkers are a nightmare. If you don't get on them quick and like start getting at their legs like right away, they nail you. Especially like when I played in Master. Oh, where's my wood? When you play in Master mode, they're terrifying because they'll get you and then they will back up really fast and start healing so quickly. This is kind of a cool thing to see. Look at these cannons. I don't know why, I always thought this was really cool. To see these like old-timey cannons pointed across the valley like this. Maybe that's a long drop. Anyway. Like, anyway. Really gotta have a lot of wood for challenges like this. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I'm like the labyrinth. My brain, oh my god. That's so embarrassing. I'm sitting here going, what labyrinth? And I'm like, that's literally the reason I wanted to go to Ocala next. Is to show you guys the travel medallion. And how to beat that labyrinth like super easy. But yeah. If you don't know what you're doing with the... Oh my god, it's raining. Of course it is. Of course it's raining. That's right, that's sparkling water. Well, anyone have some playing cards? We should totally do that too. Should just like deal out some cards, and then I'll like show you your card. I'm like, this is your hand. What do you want? Do I hit? Oh my gosh, it's straight up gonna rain forever and a day. I mean, I can get to where I'm trying to get to. There's like no cover over here. I guess we'll just look around for a few minutes till the rain stops, because I'm not... This is where I'm planning on going, just so you know. This area right here. Right there. That's my platform. What is this? Oh, it's a bot. What is this? Here we can't make it up here? Might as well take this guy out now. Okay. This is why you need the book. We are going to four-man Rivali's Gale our way up the side of this thing. Super easy. Without a fuss. Wait till the wind starts. It will start. There we go. Just like that. Let's get that whole puzzle part. See, that's why I'm like, you don't need to glitch. There are things that you can do in this game to get past hard parts without having to stress at all. Case in point. Now, does that mean that we don't want to go down there and look for all the kind of stuff? No, of course not. There's cool stuff down there. But I want to unlock this tower. We can always come back. And then there's the Akkala Tech Lab. We can see it from here. We'll just jump down. Just hop, skippity, jump down. Just get right to it. No big thing. It's a long way. We have the stamina meals to be able to jump that distance. And there we have it. Right? Smashing them little pot. So Ducky's looking for a 3DS one of these days, if anyone ever has one, and I do not personally. I mean, I have a bunch of them, but I also have a grip of kids. So... But I know there's also the regular DS. The regular DS is the one, and it's pretty awesome too. Now, there's some great like Ocarina of Time's on there for the 3DS and all that, but the regular DS has Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, which I think are also fantastic games. And then if you get an R4 card, that's what's up. And if you don't have anything to put on an R4 card, then let me know, and I will talk to you about that privately in the Discord. Also, if you get, if you're an emulation person, I can talk you through what to do to play a lot of games like PlayStation, NES, SNES, N64 on your phone. There's some really good stuff that you can play on your phone. PSP games, all that stuff. Okay, so not vice versa though. So if you have a DS, you can play only DS games. Unless it's, bear with me, if you have a DS Lite, which is my favorite DS of all the DSs. I think the DS Lite was the best, because it has a slot in the bottom for Game Boy Advance games and a slot in the top for the DS games. If you have a 3DS, you can play all DS games and 3DS games. The 3DS is the most advanced, most modern. I always suggest getting the best one possible, just because they're called the new 3DS, has the best screen and the best processor. So you get like the really good, there's like a bunch of games that you can get that you can't get unless you have the new 3DS. Like Xenoblade Chronicles, which is like a console game, an open world console game. I have it for my 3DS. It's actually one of my few collectible pieces of that. Ooh, do you think you can make it? Ish. It plays the most stuff. So then, like, if, for example, if you have an R4 card, you can put emulators on your R4 card that plays NES games, Super Nintendo games, Game Boy Advance games, DS games, TurboGrafx games, stuff like that, all on your one card. And then if it's got a big enough memory, you can load pretty much the entire library for all of those on one card. You just click it in, and it's literally like, what do you want to play? Now, the Super Nintendo emulation is a little funky, but it does work pretty well for like 80% of the games. And then all the other games, like literally I have like hundreds of games for each library. I have tons of games physically, but the R4 card is fantastic. And I keep meaning to like set up and do a video on it, but I'm kind of scared because I don't want Nintendo to like slam me for doing like a thing about emulation. But like I said, when I have my new 3DS and I have a couple different ones, and I put that R4 card in, I basically have like 5 or 6 different consoles of games. You can't play Nintendo 64 games on the new 3DS just because the optimization is a little off. But there are a lot of games that were basically converted. So like GoldenEye, they did a 3DS, or they did a DS version. They did same thing with Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. Oh my god. I am distracted. Nintendo can be a little weird about it. Now, emulation is completely... No, it's fine. Emulation is completely legal, by the way. It's completely legal. It's been upheld by the Supreme Court that it's completely legal. The acquiring ROMs is very tricky. There are very, very limited few ways of doing it legally. Like, for example, I do have a bunch of legally acquired ROMs for the Wii and GameCube and all that, because there's a program that you can load onto your Wii called USB Loader and Installer that you can put through Homebrew and actually put the discs from the GameCube and the Wii into your system and actually rip the game files, and they're called backups. You back up your physical library. Because of the nature of the discs, they die. Discs are decaying. Every disc that exists is in the process of decaying. And so you're allowed to back up your games. And I've backed up every Nintendo Wii and GameCube game that I've ever purchased. Whether I've since traded them in at GameStop back in the day or at my local game store. I have backups of everything I've ever purchased. And then there are ways to get Super Nintendo and NES games. There's like a flash reader where you can back up those files. I'm not going to say whether or not I actually have one, but I will say every game that I've ever owned on every system, I have a backup and can play digitally. Did the same thing with PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2 games, stuff like that. So I highly recommend you do that, and then that way you can always have a couple of consoles with some good stuff. My 3DS, when I roll, I'm basically rolling with like a bunch of different systems in my pocket. It's awesome. This, we want to be careful. This, he can ace us out like really, really, really. And I think... Oh, something needs to save. Because if I die, we're starting the game over. So there's that. Don't worry about it. Like I said, if you ever get... You won't have to do that research. Yes. And like I said, if you get a controller, I highly recommend a handful of different controllers. I'll show you a couple right now. I don't know what systems you're really into. I know you said you like Nintendo 64. This is totally like not what we're doing, but I'm going to do it anyway right now. This controller is an 8-bit DOE N30. Sorry, there we go. It's an N30. You notice it kind of looks like a Nintendo controller, kind of has the button configuration of a Super Nintendo controller. It's a really good controller. The D-pad feels pretty good. I use this for my phone to play Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo. Whoops, I actually just turned it on an accident. Super Nintendo, tons of different PlayStation games. It's great for original PlayStation didn't have analog sticks. I think they came out with one that had it later, but the original didn't come out. And then for Nintendo 64 games, PSP games, PlayStation 2 games, GameCube games, I use this guy. This is the 8-bit DOE SF30 Pro. This is the Pro level controller with 2 analog sticks. I played a bunch of Nintendo 64, GameCube games, all this kind of stuff with this controller. It's got 4 shoulder buttons. So it's kind of like a PS2 controller and a Super Nintendo controller had a baby. This is the Super Famicom edition because it has like the Famicom colors. You're like, wait, what's with that one button? Those buttons look weird. That's because I have a green screen, so it's filtering it out. And then this button right here, this is the main analog stick. You can see it's kind of broken. Replacements cost like $3 or $4. You can order it through the 8-bit DOE website. It's the same company that makes my arcade stick, but they still feel like really amazing, and it doesn't really mess me up too much. I was trying to use this for some fighting games at one point, and that's why that analog stick got jacked up. But it's really good. It's amazing for PSP games. This one costs, I think it was like $35. And it's really, really good. This is one of my favorite controllers of all time. I love this thing. And it comes with a case. I bought it and it came with this like little case, everything old is new again, which is pretty cool case. It's a hard case, not hard case. It's like a firm, soft case, and it's fantastic. You take that thing with you. If you got PSP, GameCube, all your other systems loaded on there, I mean, we're talking, you can have an entire library in your pocket. And your phone doesn't have to be that great either. It doesn't have to be super awesome in order to run all that. My phone is a Samsung Galaxy S10e. There's a bunch of new phones that have come out since I grabbed that. And I can run GameCube games really well on. We're talking like Super Mario and the Thousand Year Door, Metroid Prime, 1 and 2 I've played on there. Super Mario Kart Double Dash is fantastic. The sound is a little funky, and I think that's because my phone is old. Yeah, it's pretty, and it's super easy. All the emulators are free. You don't have to pay for any of them. They are in. Oh yeah, I have Mortal Kombat and Mario Kart or Mario Party on the GameCube. I have both. Mario Party 6, I think, is the one for GameCube, and then Mortal Kombat. I can't remember which one was on GameCube, but I remember we have it on there. Soul Calibur 2, with the one where you play as Link. This is like the only Soul Calibur where Link is actually part of the game. Is really good. They use some pretty cool sound effects and all that for him. There's a lot of really good stuff on the GameCube and the Wii. Wii is tough because there's a lot of motion controls. You can program the camera stick, the other stick, to simulate motion controls and then like a click and move, but it's really complicated depending on what software you're using. I don't really recommend it for anything other than, like, honestly, PSP and N64 are the two that really shine. I think that thing, it's a better PSP, and I actually have another one that looks like a Switch controller that snaps in on either side of my phone, so I'm actually holding it like my phone is an actual like Switch or a PSP or whatever. It's really amazing. That's the way to go if you can do it that way. I will say this though, the one that I have, the battery does. Let's see what we can do about stealing a horse. So I'm pretty sure there's some bodkins on horseback. Well, it's not, like I said, it's not actually into a Switch, though. But you know what I mean. It's like, it looks like it. Come on. Nope. Oof. But like a GameCube and Nintendo 64 version of the Switch in your pocket. Super Nintendo, Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. This is the road that's going to take us straight up to Akala. My library is pretty vast. Oh, what happened, dude? You dropped your bone on my freaking $800 tripod? Dang. It's only a 2. But I can still stable this horse, and it will automatically put Fury back. That's nice. Ooh, that was a little close. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's funny too, I actually, and I'll show you this. For $6 at Walmart, I was able to pick this guy. This tripod for my phone. You put your phone on the tripod, and then you sit it on the table, or whatever, and you could just sit there and chill. I also have another one that costs, I think it was like $8, and it has a little bar, and this is not good for people with neck problems, that's why I don't use it very often anymore. But if my neck is not hurting, like a little thing that loops around the back of your neck, and then it's like a adjustable bar. You can put that thing right up in your face and just sit there with your controller and just play games, like laying down on your back in your bed, just with the screen right above you. Just it's super awesome. Your phone is super convenient because it's always with you. Like, great. I've always got my entire library of games with me. Like I said, it's not just limited to Nintendo. There's PlayStation, PSP, PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 is a little tricky. Getting the BIOS for some of the software is a little tricky. TurboGrafx. I'm not a big fan of TurboGrafx. I know it's really popular. Pardon me. Really popular for a lot of old people that like want everyone to think they're cool in the gaming community. To be like, oh yeah, I really like TurboGrafx. It's like way better than Nintendo. Like really? Like all 5 games that are worth playing on TurboGrafx? I'm like, Nintendo has like the body of work, baby. There's a bunch of stuff to play on there. There's a couple of shooters. If you like R-types, kind of stuff, and shooters, things like that, sure. But Nintendo is king, baby. Nintendo is king. That's what's up. So, keep that in mind. That's real good. That's real talk right there. Yeah, Nintendo has always been the king. Already got max bond with this horse. Yupper. That's funny. Right? what's great too, that's how I was practicing the Legend, A Link to the Past. I practiced it right on my phone. That's how I did that video the other day. It is the exact same game. You're playing the Super Nintendo ROM. You're playing it like actually on your device. So it's pretty cool. So all the glitches that happen when you're actually using them on console. I have the actual game, A Link to the Past. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do this just because there's people out there that make accusations that. Let me see. What is this? Oh, this is a different one, by the way. This one you can see the design is a little different, but it has the 2.4 gigahertz plug. This goes into the bottom of a Wiimote. This plugs into where the nunchuck plugs in. That's the Wiimote plug. This plugs into the side of your Switch. So there's that one. But no, I've got, there's a box of games right here. You know, like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Usually don't go through a bunch of games. Castlevania, got a couple of Castlevanias. Dracula's Curse is Castlevania 3. It's one of the best ones ever made. Legend of Zelda, of course. Gotta have Legend of Zelda. Mario Paint. Legend of Zelda. There's like, I got a bunch of great games in here. Let me see. This is not where my Super Nintendo favorites are. I've got these boxes of all my favorite games. Then I have other stuff that's set aside. So you got stuff like Samurai Showdown for the Super Nintendo. Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. These are all like really, really coveted games. One of the hardest games you'll ever play on the Super Nintendo, guys. Toy Story. Holy crap. That game will wreck you. That game will mess you up. Donkey Kong Country. The first one. Why? Because I'm not a crazy person. Here it is. Link to the Past. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Fantastic condition. Real deal cart. Original Super Mario 4. Super Mario World. Aladdin. I have a couple of these. These ones are really cool. I have Mario All-Stars, but this is Tetris Attack. This is a not for sale demo. I have a handful of these guys. These are collectible. This is one of the few things I will actually keep and collect. I do have Lion King, but it's not in here. But I do have it. And then I also have it on Switch because I have the actual collection, the Aladdin, Lion King, Super Nintendo collection on the Switch, which is pretty cool. And honestly, it's a much better way to play it. Old hardware is really finicky. But yeah, I got like stacks and stacks of hardcore, some of the greatest Game Boy games ever made right here. Kirby Pinball, Kirby Dreamland, Star Wars is one of my favorite games when I was a kid. Last Bible and Last Bible 2, these are not Christian games. Those are basically the Shin Megami Tensei games. You enslave demons to like fight for you. So all of these games, everything that I have in all these cases, I can easily get onto one R4 card and then 1,000 more games, and you can play them in full backlit color on your system, on handheld, everywhere you go, or on your phone. So just keep that in mind. People paying like $1,000 for Earthbound are insane. Oh, my first try! That's tight. Okay. Okay. That's what's up. That's good karma for telling you guys how to not get ripped off by buying these games. Now, I do recommend you have a physical collection. I have a physical collection, but I've been whittling it down to only my very, very favorite games. There's games that you'll want to play, guys. You'll want to play, but you don't need to play all the time. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't need to have it for nostalgia purposes. Maintaining your NES and keeping it clean, maintaining your Super and keeping it clean, your N64, making sure that you've got the little jumper in there, making sure you have the expansion thing and all that. This stuff gets so tedious and expensive. These game shops see you coming a mile away. They charge like a ridiculously large sum of money for this old stuff because they're not making them anymore. And realistically, a lot of you, I would say the vast majority of you, don't actually want to be collectors. You just want to play a couple of games. You saw a thing online, you saw one of Daddy playing it, you're like, dude, I want to play that game. That looks cool. We need to start playing some more retro games too, because I got a ton of them, and I love playing them. I play them on my phone. When I'm not playing on stream, I'll sit there and I'll play on my phone. This guy is one of my favorite devices of all time. It's my Game & Watch. It's green. I know it looks black, but it's green. This is the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. I have the Mario one. They're fantastic. Got Mario 1 and Japanese Mario 2. Let's get up the hill here. Where'd you go? Alright, we're gonna do this. Anyway, Legend of Zelda, it has Link's Awakening, the Game Boy version, the black and white version. It has Legend of Zelda 1 and 2 for the NES. And it's in full backlit splendor. It looks amazing. It plays amazing. We gotta like save up here because we gotta bolt. Actually, you know what? Let's kill this guy. Yeah, collecting is... I'd say like 90% of the collectors I've ever met were collecting because they were sad about something. It was not because they legitimately wanted these games. They thought that this was gonna like fill some hole in their nostalgic heart, and they really needed to have this stuff. And I'm just like, why, bro? Like, because man, I'm like a game preservationist. I'm like, no, you're not. You're just a dude. Like, you don't need this stuff. Or they want people to think that they're cool. So how many NES cards do you got, bro? Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. If I have more than 15 to 20, I have too many. Because realistically, they're not going to be 15 to 20 that you're going to want to go back and play over and over again. There's probably about 10 to 20 that you'll want to go back and play more than like a handful of times over the years for nostalgia. After that, most people, they get what is called filler on their shelf, which is like the saddest thing in the whole world. They're games that they had never had any intention of playing, but they have it because they want this huge wall of games behind them. So that when I make a YouTube video about games, you guys know, look at this wall behind me. I know games, guys. But it's like you haven't played like 85% of those games, bro. Like you're full of it. Like you're not actually a gamer. You're like a game purchaser at a swap meet or whatever. Really ridiculous how crazy people get about it. I would rather have a small collection of games, but I wish I did. A small collection of games that I actually play. I have a large collection of games I actually play, but I need to like get rid of a bunch of them. Some of them I haven't played. Like my DS library, I've been trying to get rid of them, but I took so much time buying them over the years, and I do have nostalgia feels for them. Right, exactly. Let's talk to Robbie. Alright, so we made it to the Akkala Tech Lab, folks. There is going to be this little fetch quest that we're going to have to do to go bring another blue flame up here to light this torch, but we're going to do that tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, because today... Oh wait, was tomorrow Friday? Oh, that's right. He needs me to strip naked. Met this old guy up in the hills, and he told me I had to take my clothes off. He's like, I don't believe that's you. Strip. Sweet. Got a little bit of time left. But yeah, like, I think the first game that convinced me to be willing to do emulation was Earthbound. Physical Breath of the Wild. This guy, this is the one you want for sure. I want to get a Wii U Physical Breath of the Wild, only because I want to mod my Wii U. I'm really like, I really want to mod my Wii U. If the store is really closed forever and they're really not supporting it anymore, I want it. I want it. And I want them to give me Twilight Princess HD on the Switch so I don't have to, like, take steps to get it in a shadier manner. I have it for the Wii, and I have the physical copies for the Wii and the GameCube, but I want, and I played them both, and I like them. I think the Wii is a better game than the GameCube version, but I would really like to have them on the Switch. I think the Metroid Prime trilogy should be on Switch. I think all that stuff. So. Alright, let me see here. I keep saying, like, oh, I want to play Twilight Princess with you guys. The only thing that's holding me back is I keep secretly hoping that they're going to announce any day now that it's available for the Switch, or that it's going to be available for the Switch. Alright, so that's where we're headed. Right there. But if not, if I don't hear soon, I'm going to pop that thing into my Wii and I'm going to hook my Wii up. My son is playing Super Mario Galaxy 2 right now on the Wii because I have it modded and we backed it up. And good thing we did, because my children destroyed the disc. And now, because it wasn't in the 3D All-Stars pack, it's hard to get your hands on it. A second. It's like the one to have. Whoops, I'm glad I did that. I didn't bite. So that labyrinth we will probably end up doing tomorrow, because I gotta get off soon. My wife... Did I just burn that guy's wings off? I think I did. I think I just burnt that butterfly's wings. Oof. Wind is picking up here. Alright. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do it really good too. I don't know. I might have time to do it. We might be able to squeeze that labyrinth thing real quick. Right? Everyone's like, what? My birthday is not this weekend, but next weekend. Well, it's not actually. That's just when my partner. birthday is July 21st. You get to a point when you're young, in your 20s, and then even in your 30s, when it's like your birthday doesn't really matter anymore, and you're like, oh, birthday doesn't even matter anymore. But then you get to a certain age, and then because you're getting older, they start mattering again. Like, you should have a party. And I'm like, why? Like, well, because I'm getting old. I've only got so many left. Is that why? It's so dark. What the heck am I doing? With these guys. There we go. Almost there. Your 30th was the worst. I'm sorry. That's because you're a lady. Ladies don't like leaving their 20s for some reason. '30s are great. Your 30s are fantastic. That's when you finally get to figure things out. You know what I mean? Scream for Wrestling, what's up, Scream for Wrestling? How's it going? We're about to finish the stated mission for this day, which was to get this cracking. Travel gate unlocked. What happened to my sword? Did you sell my sword on eBay? Turd. This guy's a jerk. I'm sorry it was a crappy day. I'll take them. Awesome. So now we can buy ancient weapons and ancient items and stuff like that. But we need to save all of our screws and gears and stuff like that so that we can upgrade our Sheikah Slate first. A bunch of great stuff to come searching for. That's good. Okay, let's see. What are we doing here? Can we do this in a short period of time before my wife gets off work and she calls me and then I have to be like, honey, I'm sorry, I'm playing this game. She's like, you're doing what? Just kidding. She's totally down. She's just jealous because I'm playing Breath of the Wild without her. This is a new playthrough. This is the permadeath run, sir. We're doing a permadeath run. So that means that if I die in this game, and I've been taking a lot of steps to make sure that I don't die, but if I do, I have to start all the way from the beginning at the Shrine of Resurrection again. That's the deal. Shrine of Resurrection. I am allowed to teleport to save my life. I teleport a little bit anyway, just because I want stuff and things. But you can teleport. I can teleport to save my life. I have fairies to keep me from getting just smoked, you know, just getting ripped apart, because I will get destroyed pretty quick. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, I did make a few extra hits. But yeah. We're here to do this labyrinth real quick, like. Probably gonna need to eat another stamina meal. But I'm showing you guys the fast and easy way to do this labyrinth. Because there is a fast and easy way to do this labyrinth. I'm giving you the trick. Giving you them secrets today. Teaching everybody the fast way to get there. You can't just like run up and climb in. As you can see, it's barred off. Oof, okay. All right. You can run along the ledge. There's a guardian down. You want to be careful of him. It's a few extra hearts. These meals here, I got 17 plus 17. If you want to know how to do that, I'll tell you real fast, because it only takes a second to show you. It's the reason I unlocked this tower. It's like one of the first ones I unlocked. If you go to Pharaon Tower, and you can go there without having to get in too much trouble, Pharaon Tower leads to this ledge right here. You jump right over from the tower. And between here, here, and this ledge here, you can get over 30 hardy durians. 5 hardy durians cooked together at the same time gives you 20 golden hearts. Obviously, there's some small variations. But yeah, the 20 hardy meal is the one to get. And then I've been cooking a handful here and there. Right? It's a couple. Got a couple hearts. It's cute, it's cute. But we're doing this without getting in any trouble. Running across. So, we came in. I'm officially all the way through the middle of this labyrinth, and we're on this ledge right here. Looking down right here. You jump down. That's right. You can get 2 golden stamina wheels. This one right here. Enduring fried wild greens. 2 full stamina. So if you're already maxed out and you have 3 stamina wheels, because you've maxed your stamina, you get this meal. Boom. 5 stamina wheels, man. That's what's up. Let me get up in this piece real quick, like. Burn this out, baby. Let's see how much time, like, you don't have to, I haven't messed with a single guardian here at all. Now, if I want the travel medallion, which I do, it might be a little tricky. Travel medallion gets a little tricky. But it's in this labyrinth. It is here. Ooh. Like my Indiana Jones moment. Oh, okay. We can go back and watch more later. I'll try and get to it. Try and get to it. Look at this. Look. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Uh-oh! We made it to the shrine. Made it to the shrine. Didn't have to get in it. We did have to kill a couple of keys. So, if bats icky you out, I can't guarantee a straight walk with no conflict whatsoever. But, we did it. So, as you can see, until you do it... Oh, you did? Okay, so I tried to do that the other day, and now Lewis and who was it? Your buddy Tony, Sir Tony. Every time I go in there, And I'm like, okay, cool, so we're going to do that. And they run in front of me and grab the dang idol right out from under me. And I'm like, I was about to grab the idol. And they're like, oh, do it again, I'm going to run. I'm like, God, man, I wanted to get that. Every time we get in there, I'll like do the puzzle. I'll destroy the walls with the chainsaw thing. I'll get all in there, and then they'll run right out under me. My teammates. Steal it from me. Like, you guys. I'm like, oh, sorry about that. Did you want to do that? I'm like, yeah. It's okay. I'm going to have to just, like, play a solo round and do it just by myself, just so I can do it. And then I don't care if I get killed or whatever. I just want to, like, get in there and do it one time so I can relive my childhood fantasy of being Indiana Jones. But it's pretty cool. Thank you again for Battle Pass, and now we got those really awesome skins unlocked. I have both the Indiana Jones skins. I love Indiana Jones. He's pretty cool. Okay, so now that grate on the ground is going to be open. See this wind coming out? So many people have asked, where do you get the travel medallion? This is where you get the travel medallion. Now the Guardians, they will see you, or they will hate you no matter what. So we have a sneaky meal? No, we don't, but we have a speed up. Just fall straight down. And go straight. Straight to the wall, guys. And here it is. The trap. Wonderful. Look how easy that was. Touch nothing but the lamp. Ooh. Oh my god. Well. Bye, Guardians. We got everything in this room that I wanted to get, so there's that. We're out. Actually, probably should have just teleported to the Akkala Tech Lab, because that's what I wanted to do anyway. But I just wanted to show you guys, that's how easy it is to get all this. Super easy to get this labyrinth figured out. Once you know how to do all that, they're just big pussy cats. You don't have to get in a fight with any of these guys that are in here, and there's a bunch of them. He's trying to go all the way through and do all this foolishness. It is just a pain in the butt. The key is, I was about to get nailed. And this is a permadeath run. That's not fun. I'm like, I gotta get out of it. Teleport to save my life, I did. And I'm not trying to crawl out of here either, because I don't want to swim back over. So we are going to teleport back. But this spot right here, this little ledge right there, that's the place you got to go to. And then that is like pretty much a straight shot to get all the way back up in. So there we go. We did the Akkala Labyrinth and did the Akkala Tech Lab and the Akala Tower. A couple of towers all in this one run. Super long run, though. I gotta admit, it was a long stream today. And we did a long stream this morning for some Fortnite. If I have the energy later, I will probably be willing to get on, but I don't know. We got a lot going on, doing my birthday prep and all that kind of fun, crazy stuff. So let me do this. Yeah, we kicked it up, man. We did a great job, you guys. You guys stuck around. Ancient gears. Ancient gears. I appreciate everybody coming in and talking with me, keeping me going. It's hard to play, you know, when you're not... You feel supported by your community. Oh wow, there's a straight up Korok right here. Oh, I think I knew that, but I don't remember. I know there's more up top too, but we're just gonna let it go at this for now. We'll go around the other side. Keep it simple. Alright. Just destroyed that sword for no reason. Alright, hopefully I have enough now. Oh, no, you did good. I appreciate you guys so much. And like I said, tomorrow we will only have time for a little bit in the morning. Might not. I'm still kind of feeling a little upset. Full disclosure, I'm being all honest right now because I'm a little tired and irritable about other things. But I'm kind of sad. I only had 3 people sign up for the Samurai Showdown tournament. And I've been popped up by several former competitors about how they want another turn. And I'm pretty sure I let everybody know that there's this tournament. I posted this tournament a month ago. And nobody except for the 3 usual suspects have signed up for it. So I am very disappointed that only 3 people, and again, I'm not talking to you, Doug. You're new to the game. I don't expect you to necessarily even want to compete against these monsters, especially a Necroshade there. MM, in a lot of ways, is a better player, okay? But Necroshade will go out of his way sometimes to make you feel bad. Like, you shouldn't even... He won't say it, but, like, he does things in his gameplay that really, like, kind of reminds you, like, you don't belong. You know, you're an outsider to this game. You know, like, you're new. You know, MM will, like, beat you up, and then he'll, like, tell you what you did wrong and try and help you improve. You know what I mean? Necroshade will dunk on you. It's like Shaquille O'Neal playing a slam dunk contest with, like, kindergartners. And, like, totally, like, you know what I mean? Like, he has no problem. He'll just make you cry. You just sit there, little fat kid, sitting outside, just licking your melting ice cream cone, just weeping like a little baby. Yeah, MM is fantastic. MM had a good teacher. Inazuma Versus is his trainer. Inazuma is like our Master Yoda. And Inazuma Versus has been very generous with his time with me. We've had a lot of one-on-one sessions where he kind of talked me down. But then, like I said, King of Fighters 15 came out, and that sucked up all the room, or the air in the room. And everyone's like, oh, I'm going to play KOF, buddy. Oh, I'm going to play KOF. I'm not going to be playing this for a while or whatever. And it's like, yeah, okay. But then they start hitting me back up, and then now, well, nobody's signing up. Even some of my regular homies, you know what I mean? I'm like, come on. Let's do stasis. Oh, I don't? I thought I had 3 ancient cores. Oh, I think I have 2 and then 1 giant. Whoops. I do have 3 screws, I know that. So we'll get that fixed up soon. Yeah, so I'm going to be popping them up again, probably tonight. So you'll see a lot of @everybody's in the Discord. And if you don't want, you know, just ignore them. Feel free to ignore them if it doesn't really apply to you guys. But I am going to be popping people up. I'm going to be reaching out to people individually, probably. And then I'm going to do another post and be like, hey guys, please sign up. Don't wait until Sunday morning either and be like, oh, you had a tournament? Like, I know that you knew I had a tournament, guys. But the last couple times I had them, I had like 5 or 6 people sign up. And then the day of the tournament, they acted like they didn't know. And I was like communicating with them the night before. Like, oh, it's going to be this time. We're going to do that. It's going to be great. They're like, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Oh, and then like they're like 20 minutes late. And I'm supposed to disqualify them. But if I do, my tournament's wrecked. So I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, that was this morning? I'm like, sure is. Let's do the other stuff. Let's do the bombs. Ugh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Do the remote bomb. Yes. Alright. Here we go. So we got there the long way to unlock everything. What's up, Zen? We've done it. You missed it. Go back and rewatch it, Zen. Not now. I'm almost done. And then you can rewatch it. But I did, Nice, okay. We upgraded our camera. We upgraded our bombs. I need one more ancient core to upgrade my camera, or my stasis. I found the Akkala Tech Lab, did the Akala Tower, and then I did the Labyrinth and got the Travel Medallion. We went all the way up. We did the Akala Labyrinth, or the Lomai Labyrinth Island. We did that one super fast. I showed everybody the shortcut for that to make it super easy and not difficult. Oh, there's Pinky. And then did the lab, unlocked the lab, and then at the bottom of it is this guy, the Travel Medallion. So I can travel anywhere I want. This guy is going to give me the quick little mini quests for the sensor. He'll tell me to go outside. Take a picture of this sunshroom on the other side of the building here. Go over there. Awesome. Sweet. Yes, it did. And now he's going to let us know. Now that we have upgraded our camera, we can now tell the Sheikah slate to actually search for the things that I've been taking pictures of, which is pretty awesome. You couldn't? That's funny. The first time I did it, I went out the door I came in. But then the next time I played the game, I was like, is that a door right there? I just went right outside. That's hilarious. What Celeste is on the Switch? No, I don't. I don't know what Celeste is. Is it a game? That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. So for example, and I did a small video on how to get infinite rupees, by the way, guys. Long story short, it's not a glitch. Alright. Anyway, we're good to go. We are officially saving. Thank you guys for joining me. The time has come to end the stream. Really love spending time with all you guys. It was a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon. Take care, everybody. We will come back. We will do some more adventuring tomorrow. Probably some fighting games, though, guys. So there'll be some fighting games in the morning. Please tune in for that. Love you guys. You're my gamer family. Take care. Come back soon. Rewatch the video. One Up Daddy out.